Hey, hey! My first stop in Europe, my last trip in September 2022, was in Belgium. And believe it or not, the very first hops that I got to see that they were just finishing picking was an English variety. Yes, folks, tip number 125 from Hops World. This week, Max Raphael here with Phoenix Hops. Let's do it. So, created as a disease-resistant replacement for the variety Challenger, Phoenix hops has a high resistance to wilt and certain varieties or certain subspecies of powdery mildew. And with its high oil content and medium-high alpha aromas, it's considered a dual-purpose hops that can be used throughout the brew. Typically, Phoenix is used early in the brew to get them typical English and European aromas and flavors like earthy, spicy, light floral. But if used at the end of the brew, brewers talk about getting chocolate and molasses flavors and aromas. Pretty interesting, huh? And Phoenix's availability and popularity would definitely be higher, especially in the United States, if it wasn't for the fact that originally Phoenix was only grown for one brewery. But now it's available publicly if you can get a hold of a Phoenix rhizome or Phoenix plant. Check it out. It was in 1996 that it was actually made public, and it was originally created from a seedling of yeoman variety. And it was created by famous Dr. Peter Darby of the Horticulture Research International at Y College in England. And this variety is well known for its cones when it's grown on the plant. They start at the top wire and continue all the way down to the ground. And you'll see this when we show you the plants of our friend in Belgium. Well, Phoenix hops has alpha acidos between 8 and 13.5%, with oils from 1.2 to up to 3.5 milliliters per 100 grams. Over 3, my friends, if you ever touched hops with 3 milliliters of oils, we're talking oily, resinous. I'd like to really see some Phoenix hops with 3 in oils, dried, ready to put in a beer. I touched them hops in Europe, bam, sweetness. And beta acids between 3.5 and 5.3. Cohumulants pretty low, between 24 and 30%. Makes for a good hops. As far as flavors, the typical English and European flavors come out in earthiness, resinous, piney, let's say light floral, typical European and English flavors. Substitutes, if you can't find Phoenix hops to make a beer, and a lot of times you can't, you can substitute for East Kent Golding, various of the Goldings, or North Down, or the best substitute would be Challenger hops, which is what actually Phoenix was made to replace. Okay? And beers. What kind of beers can you make using Phoenix hops? Any of the strong beers, the porters, the red ales, brown ales, strong ales, the ESBs, the bitters, I've even seen it in recipes in IPAs, double IPAs, and triple IPAs, but any of them strong, robust, full-bodied beers. It's a perfect hops for that. Production. Now, publicly, it's publicized from 900 to 1,400 pounds per acre, but my friend, he's definitely getting close to 2,000 pounds per acre. You can see right in his plants, he says 2 tons per hectare, which is pretty darn good per acre and above what the actual published is. The HSI, Hop Storage Index, 85%, from 75 to 85%, that's really good. And spacing. Now my friend, he uses 12 to 14 foot rows throughout his farm, but the plants he spaces pretty wide apart at 1.5 meters, which is over 4 feet. Now you could go probably down to 36 or 42 inches. I think you'd be fine. I don't think we're gonna go plants as big and pretty as he did, okay?
Hey, here I am at my friend Joris Camby's farm in Belgium. Yes, folks, here I am in Europe. His pure, organic, 100%, 15 hectares, 40 acres of hops, all organic. The first variety we're going to talk about here is an English variety, and these plants have some really nice big cones. It's amazing. This one's been cut. Behind me, they already cut half of the row. These were grown in a V. As you can see, the cones go straight down to the ground. Joris explained to me this year was really weird because in June they had a hellish heat wave and it caused the plants to stop growing. And then the plants flowered right at the bottom. Wow. So shortly they're going to come down and cut this last row of these Phoenix hops. There are some really nice big cones, semi-open, but definitely have some nice flavor, lots of lupulin. He talked about the American hop growers, how they say we're fourth, we're fifth. We don't care about that. We've been growing hops in Europe forever. It's true. These guys know how to grow hops. Phoenix hops, an English variety. Beautiful plants. It's got to be way over a pound per plant. All organic, folks. Amazing. So we'll look at the plant here. This is the side that was cut on the V trellis. Here's the other side, the vines. I'd say are medium. But this thing has cones from the ground all the way up to the wire. Look at the amount of cones, folks. Joris knows how to grow hops, not leaves. Look at that. Wow. This one over here that's been cut. This is what we need to learn how to do. Look at that. Bam! And a whole row all the way down. Phoenix hops.
So I would like to thank my friend Joris Camby from Poperinge, Belgium, for allowing me to visit his farm and to film his beautiful plants and to see his beautiful operation. You're a true inspiration and a mentor. Thanks so much, my friend. We'll be back. Well, I hope you liked our tip this week and my friend Joris's beautiful Phoenix plants, 100% organic. He's doing miracles there in Belgium, but plenty of experience. Hope we'll get there someday. I hope you liked this week's tip. Next week, we're going to be in Europe, checking out another hops variety. If you liked, put a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed to our channel, subscribe. Tell your friends, subscribe to our channel. We're going to have a new hops variety coming to you every week. Thanks for being here, my friends. Cheers to life.